Magic is very emotional. Magic is a very emotional dude.
Even if he did, what other GM is not doing that?
You're not wrong.
I'm not gonna criticize him for. Hey, maybe in the moment, you know what? Nah, bro, go get a house. Oh, who you want? Oh yeah, go get him. Okay, go get him. Dog.
What up, what up, what up? What's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? What's up, Facebook? How is everybody doing? It's the day after Valentine's Day. Hopefully, y'all getting that 50% chocolate. I'm not getting anything.
50% what?
50% chocolate. 50% candy, guy.
I like chocolate, but I didn't know 50%. Is it like a Black Friday thing after?
It's right after Valentine's Day. That's when they typically. I know that. Ladies and gentlemen, like chocolate, so. Of course you know my co-host, my best friend, my guy.
What it do, baby?
The Laker fan.
I can't say that no more.
Yeah, you can't. You got to come up with something else. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Tillman. Give it up for Stephen Tillman, y'all. Give it up for Stephen Tillman.
Oh man,
how you been, man?
Man, I'm good.
I'm
actually good. It's good. I'm good. I'm better. I said I'm better.
Okay.
We haven't been on in a minute.
We haven't, but we gonna fix that.
Hey, we back.
We
back for real, for real.
Absolutely. We got anybody in chat? We got Chris Tiller. What's up, Chris Tiller? What's up, man?
Oh yeah. What's up, Tiller?
What's up, my brother? Long time no see. Appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, Steve, man, we've missed out a lot. Well, we haven't missed out, but we just haven't been talking to the people. Yes. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So we're going to get that corrected today. We're going to rectify the problem, and we're going to talk about All-Star Weekend, of course, because that's today.
Yes, sir.
So got a lot of topics we're going to talk about today, and looking forward to it. Chris Tiller, you know the vibes. I appreciate it, my brother. So let's go ahead and get the show cracking and rolling. Obviously, the Lakers is our team.
Yes.
No, I mean, I don't think it needs to be said. You should look at the room. If you haven't been part of this channel, welcome first and foremost. But we are big-time Laker fans, and our Lakers are doing some incredible stuff, Lisa say.
Yeah.
Steven, would you say you expected this team to be where they are at the All-Star break? Because I'm going to be honest, I did not expect this. I expected us to be maybe about 4-3 in the West. I don't know about first and second in the entire league, but I welcome it. I appreciate it. It's a different change over the last 6 years of just being bad. So, with that said, Steve, what would you say? What would you give this team a grade so far?
I'm just as surprised as you. Number one is something I would to not make the playoffs and be a number one seed the next year. Like that's pretty impressive. Even as a Laker fan, I can't say one. I can't even say two. Honestly, somewhere between 4 and 7. Not for the sake of anything other than we just haven't been there.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's different reasons we are this high in terms of talent, so you have to give that. But no, I'm still surprised because we look like we've been together, and we have not.
Yeah,
I think there are probably two pair of teammates who played together
at some point in their career.
Yeah. And the rest is kind of like plug-ins.
Yeah.
So that is
it's different.
Maybe it's the LeBron effect because the ball moves like what I mean. There's a chemistry that
there's an ebb and flow
that I'm just surprised about.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised as much as Yes, it's just good to be number one.
It absolutely like
it's nice.
I think what's the biggest difference compared to previous seasons as a Laker fan is when we lose a game, we don't get rattled. It's not gonna translate into 3 or 4 games where we're losing by this much or large gap, margin.
Yeah.
It's always been, all right, we lose this game, on to the next one.
Yeah.
It's a very veteran approach to everything we've done. And I appreciate the change so much that I think I've forgotten majority of last season. I've definitely gotten over it.
I have.
Yeah.
I have. Extremely. I think the biggest thing I'm still impressed by is, I don't take for granted LeBron James to be 35 and
don't get me started with
forget the fact that he's just hooping.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's one thing to be, there's a bar where he's already in the conversation of MVP, blah, 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 but just to hoop and dominate the way he is at this age amongst peers who I almost guarantee won't be top tier at his age when he gets, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care who you are. For example, I'll just use our crosstown rival for now, quote unquote, whatever. Kawhi is much younger, right? And his game is great, but his injuries are far much higher than Bron's, and Bron's that much older and got way more miles on there. So it's a testament to how hard he works, in my opinion, because that's incredible, man.
At age 35, just doing what he's doing.
We've never seen it before.
We have.
Who?
Kobe.
Yeah, but he had the Kawhi Leonard injuries on and off, over and on.
He did towards the end of his career, but I'm just saying we've seen it before, but at this kind of level, as far as triple doubles, we always knew Kobe was going to be a scorer.
Yeah, absolutely. But he's a train, man. Like,
literally, choo choo.
Like the fact he still bullies. Just 4 years ago, we were just watching him in Eastern Conference, and man, that's incredible. I won't take that lightly. As much as I never did with Kobe, I just want to highlight it more when I see dudes who are just giving it to the game at that age.
Yeah.
Even people like Vince Carter, even though he's not playing, but just the fact
that he's in a professional
that's
game.
That's tough to do.
Yeah. What is he, 42?
Yeah, man. He's been
ancient.
Yeah, he's old, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
man, so I'm excited for where the Lakers are.
What would you say? What would you give a grade for the first half of the season? Is it like I said, meet your expectations? Did you foresee this in July or August, or is this something they could always be better? And this is coming from a coaching perspective, mind y'all. He is a big time coach. All right, big time coach.
From a coach's perspective, I think they're in a great spot.
Okay.
Because they get 30 games to prepare playoff mode.
Right.
I heard AD the other day after the Nuggets game talk about his mindset on defensively and how he's learning to prepare himself to go further in the playoffs. He's been there, but to go further. And him watching LeBron not overreact if when we lose some of the games we lost.
Yeah.
And even a small slump, which is normal for most teams to have that moment. But you can tell they're now, even the Nuggets game, watching that last game, as much as I think social media went crazy about, the Rondos, blah, blah, blah. But we actually watched, I believe, a closing lineup where it was no post-ups. It was literally heavy pick and roll between Bron and AD, and everybody was ready to go.
Yeah.
To me, that was like, let this game be an example of what we will do when it gets to the playoffs. And we have a lighter load moving forward. So I think they have so much room to get better. Right. I think personally, I just think they have not like a small tweaks. No, like so much more room for the one reason. Unfortunately, Twitter, social media goes crazy about figuring out lineups. I am one of the people who believes if you are hooping in the moment, play him. I'm just one of those people. Right. I get that other people are like, why? You should put this dude in. Like the game after Rondo went off, and people were like, why did he play the next game? Yeah. I would have. He's hooped. Like, let's just see. And he did the right thing. And be like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't today. And then
Alex Caruso had his time to shine.
To me, that's a big adjustment. Before he has not done that.
Right.
And the other thing is we have a coach who listens because all the questions were about that. But I think the Lakers have so much more room to improve, and to be number 1 seed.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you to an extent because I personally just did not see our team being this good, especially this early and consistently good. It's not, one game we're really great. Next game, 4 games.
We've been there last year.
Yes, many years.
Of course, man.
So it's definitely a change of pace, and I appreciate it. It's as far as us needing to grow, I don't know if we have more room to grow. And I say this because I feel like we've gotten a little bit of everybody's best in a sense of our team. So Avery Bradley, I think he's going to be playing better just because under circumstances. He's on a 1-year contract. He's playing with a much better team than he probably ever has.
Right.
And that's debatable because he did play with Boston. But he's going to be playing a little bit higher than he would say on an average team.
Yeah.
KCP, I don't think we'll ever see this kind of KCP ever again.
Hey, I'm glad you mentioned his name because last year I told you bringing him back, I thought he would be what I thought he would be when we first got him when he's playing with veterans.
Right.
And yes, it didn't look good for me those first 25 games. But I'm sure glad I still believe them. There's just no way you can't be better with LeBron James and AD on the floor.
Right.
And whatever it was, I'm glad it's over it, whether it's the social media bullying, whatever. I just believe his type of game, with the type of coaching staff, that's probably the biggest thing for me. People like Phil Handy, Lionel Hollins, Jason Kidd, being so supportive behind Frank.
Yeah.
I mean, they're rookies too in the sense of all of this together.
Yeah.
No one on that team is coached except for Phil Handy with LeBron.
Yeah.
So that kind of edge is shown, but
yeah, everybody's really just played against LeBron and lost to him. If you think about it, like every single one of them.
Yeah.
Except for maybe AD, but Rondo especially, Avery Bradley, Dwight.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Dwight is the only one that beat LeBron.
Oh, he did beat him. Yeah,
he did.
Yeah.
So, JaVale possibly, if you want to consider that.
Yeah, well, he played because JaVale he was like 8 for 8 in the finals.
yeah, he was for sure.
See, the biggest improvement is players like Dwight.
Yeah,
I love that. In the second half, Frank was like, "Dwight, go ahead."
Yeah.
I mean, I will never. When he left, I was like, forget that dude. His game wouldn't change. The fact that he's evolved to a space where I'm like, dude, this is in my opinion, a Hall of Famer coming off your bench.
Yep.
And who's going to be in a dunk contest? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he's taking a step back. Like, good for him for taking care of his body. That, to me, when you get that kind of confidence out of a dude like that, if you told us 5 years ago LeBron and Dwight would be on the same team with AD, that's a cheat code.
That's wild.
You know what I mean? So, like,
thinking about that in 2K13, like, no.
Yeah, just going off talent, I think there's a lot more room to grow.
Absolutely.
Around LeBron.
Okay.
I just think I've just seen enough of LeBron where I'm like, how does he take this team with Dellavedova 6 games? And I get it, age, but his mind hasn't changed. His age is the only thing that's changed to me since then. I honestly thought he couldn't dunk the way he used to, and then he's had like 10.
He dunked on Bielitsa, then that dunk at Denver.
So it's like the only thing you're supposed to say around social media is, man, LeBron's 35. Like, at this point, that's the only thing I can say about him.
Yeah.
And the people around him, like, when he's confident, I feel like everyone should be confident.
Absolutely.
So that's where the room to grow for me.
Now, we did mention Rondo for a little bit. Before we dive into that, I want to make sure that I'm interacting with chat, and let's see what y'all have to say. I see Chris Tiller obviously being a fool up in there. I see Edgar Allan Fro. Appreciated my guy for stopping by. I'll give your team a B+. I give the Lakers an A.
Who gave the B+? Is that like high expectations?
That was Cap. That was Cap.
Okay. Cap. So you had higher expectations?
I'm assuming Cap. Cap just Cap actually compared to most of our friends, he's probably the most reasonable. It's
definitely
the
most reasonable.
It's the Venoms. It's them that are don't believe in our team. Chris Tiller said, cut Rondo from the roster.
Cut him.
Again,
Whoa,
we are going to talk about that in just a second. I actually just talked about Steven not too long ago about but that's the thing though, like they're we'll get into it.
Oh man.
Lakers won't win a ring with LeBron. Family, why do you believe that, my guy? Why do you believe
that? You said
that?
we won't win with him, like it's LeBron's fault we won't win?
Let us be serial said, shut your dumb ass up. All right. He apparently just doesn't want us to talk about the Lakers.
Oh.
Doesn't agree with our opinions.
Oh, who cares?
But yes, Rondo. Rondo has been the talking point from
Cap gave him an A.
Huh?
Cap gave him an A.
He gave him he put a B plus.
Oh, well, he changed to A. That's what I see.
Oh, okay. All right. But anyways, Rondo, I definitely have not been a supporter in his camp. I was upset when I found out we signed him this offseason, and I am still upset whenever I see him play on the basketball court.
Wait, why are you upset we signed him?
Why the hell would we sign him?
I'm just saying, that's a pretty smart brain in there.
Why we're signing an expensive coach? That's what it sounds like.
He was a cheap coach, man, compared to where these coaches.
What is he getting? Like 2 or 3?
Yeah, that's not a lot
for an assistant coach. How about or a player coach?
Overpaid assistant coach.
You know, but I fight with myself all the time because I'm like, we need his brain. We need his kind of IQ. I can't, because as much as I want to try and fight this with people and go back and forth, yada yada yada. I genuinely have to keep Rondo on our team. This is why.
Also, it's changed.
No. I told you. I told you
that's
this.
Right. You did.
Because Steven brought up a good point brought up a point saying that we should bring in somebody like Tyler Johnson or if he gets bought out by Detroit, what's his name?
Oh, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson. And me, as much as I bag on Rondo, as much as I'm just like, cut him, get him out of the game, all that stuff, I was like, I'd much rather have Rondo. As odd as that may sound, it's the honest truth. Reggie Jackson is a headache by himself just because you can ask any Detroit fan. They've been dying for him to leave, get traded, cut, whatever it is, because he just hasn't lived up to his contract whatsoever. Tyler Johnson is, I think he's a confused basketball player in a sense of, I don't know if I'm a 1, I don't know if I'm a 2. So, and not to mention, I don't think he's a good shooter.
His game, like the way he plays, he can't tell.
You can't be a tweener as a guard and not be able to score in a consistent basis. So, with that said, I will formally, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. I am okay with keeping Rondo on our team.
I'm pro Rondo.
That was a lot for me to say.
Yeah, I'm pro Rondo. Playoffs is what I think he will be the dude I need him to be.
I hope so. Because I don't want to sound like a fool when we do the archives.
When you get here's my belief behind it. You get to play one team for at least 4 times in a row. Like that means when you play one game, I go back to tell me if I'm wrong, the Chicago's back when he was with Chicago against Boston. No one was talking. We thought Rondo should be going back then. And he dominated until he got hurt.
Literally, all I hear every time he shoots the ball. That's literally what I just think of all the time. But
hey, he knocking him down though at a high range right now.
I
don't think people are. Well, I don't know. I would like to see if Twitter or social media is mad about Rondo because it's defensively. Because early on, he does have a I should be retiring soon game.
Yes.
I just think. Like, forget who he played, the Suns. It was like, you could tell the games he played well, there's a different juice to him than when he has to play the next game and the next game and the next game and the next game.
Yeah.
So I hope these next 30 games he just play against all the bad teams, let him get all the rhythm there. The good teams just don't ride him out until the playoffs.
Like, I don't know why I do this to myself, but the one time I was listening to ESPN and you listen to Kendrick Perkins come on, looking like your favorite uncle as he's got like 6 bicycles in his backyard, and he's got the little.
What's up, Turner?
The little stop right here where he's rolling up his joint. That's what he looked like the other day. But anyways, that's besides the point. It just hearing him talk about Rondo and believing him, and Alton Walker too. I'm not saying his name right. Antoine Walker.
All of them do. Everyone on there.
Every single veteran,
except the only people who don't believe in Rondo are the people who've never played basketball. I was watching The Jump. Now I'm in the sense on social media, like every player defends him. So I mean, Richard Jefferson was like, "No, they have Rondo." Like literally all of them, and they've convinced me enough that when it's time, like I feel like when it's time to say, "Hey, round 1,
fight,"
Rondo shit. And it won't surprise me. It won't surprise me. I believe when you're that smart and you only have to play one team, the same players over and over and over and over. Rondo's a good dude to have on the bench, even when he's not playing, because there's just another element that is the same level of LeBron when it comes to something. And then you add that on to coaches who are defensive-minded. Yeah. I watched that Nuggets game. Frank, for the most part, did. But when it came to, like, small stuff, you see the other coaches. You see Phil Handy talking to LeBron and AD about something, like, to me, and that's what makes Frank a better coach than we probably all would have given him credit for, is allowing those other smart dudes who have the relationship with all of these dudes to get in there and just go. Like, it was a timeout, and it was one last play, and Frank didn't say anything. And the other ones. And so I think that level of continuity that they have is what I believe people like Rondo can attribute to when it comes to just 7-game series. I like that brain on my bench. I
hope 100% you are right, because I am upset that I even said what I said 5 minutes ago.
Okay, what are we without him though? Like without his brain, how much influence? Think about every teammate he's had goes, man, I love playing with Rondo. Like there's something about him we don't get to experience other than, man, his numbers are trash.
All I'm saying is they need to unleash the bald
that nigga
eagle.
Be taking it's just the games he be taking like 11 threes.
Yes.
Those are the games.
Yes.
I'll be like,
can't stand it.
I'll be like,
get him out. Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Exactly.
After 4 and you ain't going in.
Exactly. I can't. I don't want to do it.
Let's go somewhere else with that.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm
That's right. Cap, we gotta clap it up for him.
It's
Clap it up. He's on the Rondo right now. I threw every dude who's probably in free agency. He was like, I'm gonna just ride out Rondo. So that's a big leap. Big leap.
Anyways, with that said, if there was anybody in the buyout market, and shout out to Chris, man, because he's being a fool right now. Chris Clark, go check out his channel, CK2K. I don't know why he's being stubborn about this, but if he can just give us Mo Harkless, it'd be great. I would be happy.
Let him free, man.
He don't look happy being on a losing team again. He genuinely don't. You guys said it. I have the receipts on Twitter. Just give us Mo Harkless, bro. We'll take great care of him. He'll love LA again. He'll love the right side of LA. Okay, so hopefully that'll be the one player. Is there any particular, or is it just you're okay with what we got?
If we don't get anybody, I'm cool.
Okay.
We're only gonna play 8 guys by the time it starts.
Yeah.
And everyone goes, you're asking LeBron to guard such and such. He has a guy behind him if he has to.
Who?
Anthony Davis is standing right behind him. So I think schematically, if you're asking somebody to just stop this guy, no, we don't have that.
Yeah.
But I do believe we play great team defense.
Yeah.
That
I agree.
I believe there's enough brains because if I was coaching, I'm not asking you guys to guard this person one-on-one.
Yeah.
Stay in front and we'll do things differently.
Yeah.
There are ways to guard.
Yeah.
I watched the Raptors do it against the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
No one is literally guarding the Warriors. There's just things you have to try to do.
Absolutely.
To make them work without saying, hey, we're going to guard you. That boxing one against Curry, hard for him to touch the ball.
Literally.
So can Fred guard him? My personal opinion, no. That's why they went to that, because they had to find different things to do.
Yeah.
I believe there's enough defensive minds on our team that you'll do what you have to against certain groups.
Absolutely.
Because as long as LeBron's on the floor, I like my chances.
I do too.
I like my chances. I liked them last year with our scrubs, and then he got to grow it in.
Hey man, they're not scrubs, all right? They
scraps. I use scraps.
Damn. Shots fired.
I like B.I., man. I ain't gonna be disrespectful.
No. You're missing a player.
Nah, B.I. is the only player.
You're missing a player.
Zion he didn't come into this year.
Okay. That's what we doing? All right, for sure. Anyways, right before we start talking about All-Star break, I want to get there's a little bit of a rumor going around with Laker fans, and I'm not buying too much into it because we can't do anything until the offseason if we want to go in that direction. But Zach LaVine has made some comments about
he did.
wanting
Cap,
to
for you.
be
That's for you, Cap.
Wanting to be not necessarily a Laker, but to be playing with LeBron and a big man like AD. Naturally, Twitter world found out, and Laker fans had a whole bunch of trade scenarios going off in their head that just did not make any sense to me. So,
I didn't hear any trade of the root, like the type of trades.
The type of trade that's commonly thrown out is Kuzma, a first-round pick, and 2 second-round picks. Problem is, Kuzma does not make any money by any standards of an NBA pro.
Right.
Not even for a backup, he makes proper money. He's like a second-round moneymaker.
Right.
If that makes any sense. So it would definitely have to be a sign and trade kind of a deal. And I don't know if we have these quote unquote draft picks that everybody keeps.
Well, next year, isn't he due for an extension?
He is. Yes. Yes.
It could be one of those extensions, make the money and then move him.
Then send him.
Because that helps Rob in many ways, Kuzma making more money.
Right. Absolutely.
I just don't think he's going to be here just because, unfortunately, in my personal opinion about Kuzma, as much as I like him, I thought he would try to find a way to fit in. It just...
You don't think he's a fit for this?
It doesn't seem like he's want to. It just doesn't. Some days he thinks he can be the hero. Like, unfortunately, he's in a spot where you have to accept you will not be what you believe you will be as long as LeBron and AD are playing on the same team together.
I think he still has an opportunity to try and show it because there's games where he might not be able to score, and then he'll just get all kinds of rebounds. Obviously, we're not.
But if your reason for not putting up production is because AD starts and you're not, I don't want you on my team because you're not trying to find a way consistently to hoop.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you got 14 rebounds. This weekend you play great. AD's going, I'm going to step up. No, you should step up every time you're on the floor.
Yeah.
At this age, because every other dude who drafted in your year and the years after are all finding ways to produce.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yes, you can say, well, they're all giving the ball. Not all of them are, and they're all seeming to produce at a level that says, man, this dude can fit on a team.
Yeah, absolutely.
You play with Lou Williams. I don't understand how you don't learn.
Noah Cahill. What's up, my man? Long time no see. I will give you guys.
We had him already.
Wayne Ellington.
We don't want that dude.
You don't want Wayne Ellington?
Nah, we had him back with Byron Scott.
That was a bad team.
I just don't want him.
Damn. I mean, I'll take a shooter.
There are better shooters out there.
Who?
Names you don't like in general, but they're still better shooters.
You don't.
They're better shooters. I'm
don't
just
say
saying.
His name.
They're better shooters.
Don't say his name.
I'm not. I'm just saying he's a better shooter.
Because
proven too.
I know what.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's talking about Earl. By the way,
he's a better shooter. Game shooter, in my opinion.
I'm so upset.
He was part of them number one offenses.
I'm so upset.
For a reason.
I can't believe you just said that.
You said it. I ain't say that. I said he's a better shooter.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna need a new co-host. This guy,
he's a better shooter.
This guy.
Hey, Knicks fans, where y'all? He's a better shooter.
No, because they'll go ham sandwich for Earl Smith for no reason.
Better shooter, man.
They'll bring up highlights that were from 2012 and be like, "This man is immortalized in New York Knicks history. I'll never understand. I won't get it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Wayne Ellington, no. He wasn't consistent when he was here. Like I've just never seen him be consistent, so I don't expect him to be consistent on my team.
He was consistent as a Heat, but then again, that was
he didn't play much either. Like
that's true.
On teams like that, and you get moved, there's something wrong with you, in my opinion. That Riley getting rid of you, it's like, there's a reason.
You guys happy for Lonzo the way he's playing? I'm happy for Lonzo. I know this guy isn't.
I've been watching the others he play. And he's
been over it.
Taking all his shine, so I can't tell. We've seen that dude before. He just got hurt.
Yes, and that's the reason why I'm happy that he's not hurt.
For now, they got 30 games left.
Steve.
30 games left. He's been hurt more than he's played.
He gonna finish him out.
Okay, I hope so.
He gonna finish him out.
Langston, man, who's this dude?
Langston, exactly. On, Langston Galloway was like.
Hey, he was a Nick Hooper though.
He was a Nick Hooper on another bad team.
That's true.
Like, I'm not gonna talk about the Knicks no more. I'm not gonna bash them. I'm gonna save that for Sunday or Monday whenever we do coast to coast. But anyways, Steve, you know what weekend it is?
All-Star Weekend.
It is All-Star Weekend, and we got some predictions for y'all. Hopefully you are ready for the madness, because Steven's got a whole lot of it. He's got some wild predictions.
Just because he on there. Tatum, that other game, I liked him. I hate what jersey he's wearing, but man, that dude is becoming something special.
I mean,
it's unfortunate at one point we were comparing Kuz with him because Kuz was hooping on at the time, but
on a bad team,
which is obvious. But what Tatum's doing that's his team, bro.
Yeah,
he earned that stripe.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Steven, with that said, this first challenge that happens tonight, I believe it starts at somewhere around 4:30, 5 o'clock, somewhere around that time, is the NBA Skills Challenge. Now, this is something that I personally just don't really care about anymore, because I think the time for this was definitely back in, I would say, the mid-2000s, when Chris Paul, Darren Williams, Russell Westbrook, all the point guards were really primarily in this. Now it's, you got random big men, like you got Pascal Siakam.
But them dudes be passing, man.
I know that they can hoop. I know that they can play, but I just remember the era of the point guard and John Wall. It was exciting. So with that being said, do you have a pick for this?
The dude who I don't know what I get why they traded him, but SGA, man.
Shy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, that's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick at all.
He has a competitive drive to him that is pretty. He's up there, and the dude's like 5 years from now, it could be like, man, this kid.
The problem with me, I think, with Shy, I think he's going to approach this as very nonchalant.
I don't think so. I think he has like the Kyrie thing when Kyrie was in a 3-point contest.
Yeah.
Kyrie's just one of those competitive dudes. I think Shy's one of those dudes, and he plays with one of the most feisty point guards I've seen at his height that it has to rub off, because I know every day Chris Paul's telling him how good he can be, or maybe talking trash to be better. And I imagine him going, "You better not come home without winning this." I really do. I imagine that's what the Thunder seems to become.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Yeah. And he seems to have like that kind of DNA where.
I mean, I hope you're right.
I think the rest of them are
Really?
Yeah, I think all of them were involved. Maybe it's Dinwiddie because it's his first one.
That's my pick.
Okay, he may be the other one.
Yeah, Spence, he won it last year, so I anticipate that he'll try and.
What's the thing with Spencer? Speaking of, like, is he this good?
Spence has always been good.
No, I'm saying, like, is he this good?
What do you mean by he's this good?
The way he's playing, obviously, because he won't matter anymore once KD comes back. He's gonna have the problem that most like. He's good enough to be.
He's always going to have that opportunity just because your boy always gets hurt.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
So if Kyrie was all of a sudden, was blessed with the sacred water of healing,
yeah,
then I would be a little bit concerned. But now that he had that opportunity a couple years back, and he's just been improving. No, he came close.
Oh, okay.
What you're thinking of most improved? Yeah, he came close. But my pick personally is Spence, and
the outlier who, if it was like obvious, would be Tatum.
He was close last year too, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying those are probably the three like coming into this game or tonight. Like, I'm an all-star. You know, I'm about to take some names.
You know, this is what we're gonna do too. We're gonna give both of us give our guess,
all right,
and then be like, watch him win it. That'll be our pick.
All right, man.
My watch him win it is definitely Patrick Beverley.
Oh, no.
Watch him win it.
Skills and Pat Beverly just don't go.
What? I understand that. Trust me.
No, I get you.
It sounds crazy. It does not make lick of sense.
Okay.
But all of a sudden, you know, he's gonna be doing all that, and he's just gonna find a way to win. It's not gonna make any sense.
That's what I need.
Bruh.
Man.
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
You know, somebody's gonna trip and fall, lose the ball, miss their shots, and here comes Patrick Beverley. Like, you had no shot, and all of a sudden he hits that three from the logo or something like that.
I'm not with you, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, Chris, hey, come get your man, dog. Come get your man. All them dudes on the list, that's the one.
Hey,
if anything, mine would be Pascal because he plays like a guard. He's 6'9", so him beating out, he would be mine.
Okay.
Just for the sake, like, he'll just keep surprising you on how competitive and how much he can lead because what he's just doing with his team now is just crazy. So
right.
That's mine.
That's
because
okay.
it's still skills related.
Hey, man.
Pat Beverly.
Look, Pat Beverly's like right behind him. Look at him. But that, hey, agree to disagree.
Yes, Chris, that is a solid watch him win. Yes, sir. Man.
Hey, it's a what if scenario.
That's a what if for sure.
Up next is the 3-point contest, and
it's my favorite. I'm so excited about this.
We're missing the players. We got to exclude Dame. I was actually looking forward to see Dame playing it.
Yeah, but the guy who's replacing
Devin Booker.
Oh,
your man.
Anybody who knows CK, you in here? Yeah. Anybody who knows me, they know I've been a big Devin Booker fan, so I'm extremely excited.
Fan.
Since the day he got drafted, I'm still yelling at the Suns. Why? They finally got him a coach, so I'll give him something. But I'm a big Devin Booker fan, and he made this choice hard because I initially thought Dame would win it.
Right.
I thought
I
thought he was.
Dame would be him or Graham.
Okay.
Graham's been shooting lights out this year.
And this depends. Now I'm gonna do my. Dang, he be the dude to win it.
Yeah.
Bertans.
Okay. All right. You know what's crazy? Because last year it was. I think I had Buddy Hield being like, "Oh, he's gonna for sure win it," and then at the very end of my video, I said, "Watch somebody like Joe Harris win." Sure enough.
Yes.
Who won?
Mine is Bertans.
Okay.
Yes. Right. Mine is just him because no one knows this dude. He's been he was a gunner when he was a Spur from deep.
Yeah.
But the thing about the 3-point contest is you have to rely on the ball going up.
Yeah.
If you're not used to that, I see Chris pick Duncan Robinson. When you're not used to that, that makes me worry. But Joe Harris did it last year and seemed to not miss.
What if the lights are too bright for Beedrins? Am I saying it right?
Maybe, but when you've only when that's all you do, So maybe But my actual pick, I'm torn. I am torn between, and only because he's now in it between Ice Trey and Devin Booker.
Ice Trey. Who's Ice? Oh, Ice Trey. Okay. And Devin Booker.
And
it's not bad.
Trae Young is the type of dude to just be like, it's my time to shine and shine all the way.
Right.
But I don't know. All-star. I just don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But those two, but Booker's just so competitive that he's my pick. I'm gonna go with Booker.
So I'm gonna go with Graham, just because he's already having a spectacular season coming out of nowhere, and I think it'll carry on. But my pick to watch him win it is Duncan.
Okay.
You just never leave the white boy open. I mean,
I think he played in Division III basketball too.
He was playing D3. and was just shooting lights out in summer league, and
Yeah.
they decided to bring him up, and now Miami's reaping all the benefits of that.
So who's your actual pick?
My actual pick is Graham.
Okay.
And then, like I said, the guy that will watch him actually win it.
I can honestly haven't seen enough of Devontae from 3-point. I know his percentage is why he's in there, but
he's got the green light for sure.
I will say I'm honestly impressed that Zach LaVine is in it.
I'm not.
He was once told he couldn't shoot. I mean, to work that hard to be in a 3-point contest now.
Who told him that?
Minnesota, it was kind of just the dunker kind of thing. Like,
and look at where Minnesota is.
Yes, that is entirely true.
All right, so I don't take anything from what they. No, there ain't no way. But those are our picks.
Is he efficient, family? Or whoever?
Who we talking about?
Devontae Graham.
Devontae Graham
is having a good score season, but his shooting efficiency up. Yeah, that's what I'm. He might stink up the joint.
I hope not. But like I said, the three white boys that are in there. Like,
having 3 white guys in a 3-point shooting contest just makes me excited.
Yeah,
that's all they do.
Yes,
I mean they were born to shoot the ball.
Literally, quite literally, Joe. I mean, I don't know if Joe Harris is gonna catch fire like he did last time.
Man, that's all you do. That's all you do on the Knicks, man. I mean on the Nets. Yeah. I know. It's a shame to. The Knicks wish they had a shooter like that.
They for sure did. For sure did.
My pick is Booker. My sleeper is Bertans.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. But to save the best for last, obviously we have a guy that's going to be participating in this contest, in the dunk contest. We got Dwight Howard in there.
Right.
Aaron Gordon is our second, and then the third is Derek Jones Jr.
from the Heat, yeah,
and then Pat Covington.
Yeah,
from
I've seen that dude, Doug.
He's got he had the highest vertical as part of his draft class.
I don't know if he can do all the creative stuff, but I just see them jump like, oof. Same for Derek Jones though. They dunk hard, but I don't like. I can't say that. Aaron Gordon.
You don't think they're creative? You don't think they're creative?
I didn't think Aaron Gordon was creative either. He's just brought probably some of the best dunks ever.
Speaking of which,
probably brought some of the.
Let's have some of those highlights in the background.
Wait, Chris? Who's airplane mode? I don't watch Derek Jones enough.
Who's in airplane mode?
Chris, I think he was a Fern.
Chris Jones. Okay.
To a dunker.
Okay. But anyways, who are you taking in the 2020 dunk contest?
I believe he didn't win it. I'm gonna go with the guy who should have won it, which is
who? Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care, man. He can come do the same dunks he did last year or whatever year he came, and I'll be like, bet. Finally, no Zach LaVine robbing him.
Okay. And my pick, I want to go with. Part of me wants to go with Derek Jones Jr. Reason why is every time he has some kind of poster, the man literally looks like he's at his chest when he's dunking the ball. I don't know if that's just because of how lanky he is and his wingspan, but I feel like he has some kind of creativity that he just hasn't shown, obviously. But that would be my
only nervous about him is just making the dunk.
Yeah,
you know,
I always forget that element. I never.
I don't want him to get nervous and he loses bounce and then the 4th, 5th try, it's over.
Ends up blowing it.
One or two, I'm cool. If you miss first one, second one, but it's like I don't want something to be and he not even close to getting the ball in the rim and that kind of thing. That's what concerns me. Dudes like that.
Yeah.
If
so
we're not even creative.
You're not even giving Dwight a chance.
I just don't think he's as creative as Aaron Gordon can be. Like to compete with the under, like to be that, I guess, agile.
You think
I don't know if Dwight's. No, I'm just saying I know what he's capable of, like what he could do in the air.
Right.
I remember Dwight, doing the 2 court dunks, left and right hand. One was like 7-2.
Oh, JaVale?
Superman thing. No, with Dwight Howard.
I thought JaVale did that. He had like 2 or 3 basketballs and he dunked.
Yeah, Dwight did no, he didn't do 2 courts. He dunked on a 7-2 court. That's
yes.
what he did.
Yes.
I don't know. As a Laker, I guess you hope, but I mean, last Laker embarrassed us. I ain't saying he will because he's been in it, but
Shannon
last
Brown.
Laker,
Oh wait, no. It was Larry Nance Jr. Right?
Embarrassed us, man.
Well, they both did.
Yeah.
If you think about it. So that's your pick.
My pick is Aaron Gordon. Yes.
Aaron Gordon, okay, and that's ultimately who you think is going to win it.
Yeah, he remembers the last one. I mean, in fairness, they both were amazing. You wish it was a tie just for bringing the excitement.
Might as well, have co-winners.
Yeah, but Aaron Gordon for me.
Okay, I'm going with Derek.
Shut up, Chris.
What is he? Oh,
Shannon Brown, best Laker dunker cover.
Yeah,
contest participant.
The best man to dribble the ball off his shoe.
Hear it again.
Bruh.
That's for you.
But I'm going with Derek Jones Jr.
I've never seen him really. I've seen him like dunk extremely hard. I think the game they played the Clippers, he had a nice dunk.
Yeah.
I just don't like. Is he windmill? You know what I mean?
Creativity is a question. Yes.
That's the big thing about like Bron over time. Like, man, he should have been dunking on it, but maybe Bron's just not creative.
I beg to differ.
That's what I hope. I don't know why.
I think that man has some kind of creativity.
Probably. It's just maybe that's the only reason. Like, why?
Exactly.
It's just like,
something we'll just never know until
I've always said,
10 years after
even if he
retires.
did basic dunks, the way he makes them look, it was worth watching you in the dunk contest, man.
Absolutely.
All the D-Wade lobs, like seeing him catch him,
jumping over players, literally.
So maybe that's how Derek. Because I've seen Derek Jones Jr. dunk.
Yeah,
he dunks hard.
Yeah,
I just hope he doesn't get nervous in the sense of missing.
Yeah,
but he is a dunker. I'd be like certain people who can jump.
Yeah.
I think most people pick Pat Connaughton, but he got high vertical too. So it'd be fun because all of them are really high jumpers.
I think this is the most anticipated every year, just because we just want to. We're looking forward to seeing something new that we haven't seen.
Yeah,
and I think 2016 was literally the pinnacle.
Yeah, and these aren't game dunkers to me. These are dunkers. Like in history, we've seen dudes who game dunkers and make it look good.
Yeah,
I think these, like, I don't know if you guys ever seen Pat Connaughton dunk, but
I mean I've seen a few, but there was nothing.
He leaves the floor like, how did you get there? Like
a one of the berries.
Yeah. So hopefully he's creative though. That's my only concern is can you be creative?
Okay.
Creativity is a big thing.
I have a strong feeling that somehow, some way, Zach LaVine is just gonna have like a celebrity dunk.
Probably. Yeah.
I would look forward to it if he decided to come out of nowhere and just be like, why?
Yeah, because they're gonna have to.
I still got
to
it.
The 3-point contest.
Yeah. So
pick Zion, Zach, and Aaron. I don't want to see Zion in no dunk contest.
I wouldn't want to see Zion.
It was hard to watch him last night.
I wouldn't want to see him this year. Maybe another year.
Nah, I don't want to see him. Period.
Why not?
I was watching him try to in the Rising Stars.
Oh, do all the creativity.
Man, he
was
short arms, man.
He a little chunky butt right now.
No, it's not his weight. Them arms are short, man. Like in the sky, it's mostly bounce getting in there. I just feel like he tried to go between the legs. He probably done it, but at that, man, them little arms, them little Shrek arms. That's my thing. If he can, great, but little arms, he'd have to really, really compensate. He can't because he jumps like he's 7'2". I'll give him that. But I just don't know if when you talk about the windmill creativity, consistent, like them little
twist
arms.
In the air, and I mean, I think he has it. It's just, I would give him this season. I would not give him this season.
I don't want to see him. Period. I'll keep dunking on people in the game. But you talking about Zion Williams, first dunker going up. I don't expect him either, but them little arms.
You mean to tell me you haven't seen all those high school clips and be like, nah, I don't want to see him in a dunk contest?
I just feel he's gotten bigger since then to me.
Again, NBA diet program. You can change a little bit.
That thing was hurt for like 5 months and he's still good.
Hey, man. That's a lot of motion of the ocean. Pause.
They must have like, man, I don't know. Zion would be tough. I think Zach's probably past it. I think, especially listening to him talk on the jump, he's probably at the point where I'm trying to win.
I think Zach and Gordon are generational.
Are you surprised Aaron Gordon's back in it?
No.
I think he wanted to win.
I thought he would come back
I think
the very next year and try and do it. But then again, I forgot he got hurt.
Yeah. I think he just wants to win it.
Yeah, yeah, and then just move on from it. Not necessarily come back and again and again and again.
Kelly Oubre in the Dunk family.
Kelly
Oubre. You just go. You gonna say Ricky Rubio next?
Yeah, for real. It's like
come on, man.
Kelly Oubre.
Get out here.
Kelly
Come on.
That.
Hey Cap, you ain't pick nobody. I was just wondering if you're in here, if you pick somebody. What's the? Do they still do? I'm behind on All-Star Weekend. They don't do the 3-on-3 old WNBA and Legend.
Oh, the little what's the name of that contest? And the winnings they give it to charity.
Yeah, is it really just shooting skills and dunk contest?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, every year, and like they have that.
No, they used to have the
half court shot with Chris Bosh. Yeah, they still have that.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I like seeing the legends come out.
Yeah. I wonder who's gonna. What if Michael came out? Not that he would ever do it.
Yeah, he would never do it.
But that'd be dope.
It would.
In Chicago.
Yeah, it would.
You know,
I don't know. Have they made amends in Chicago? Anybody know that? If Michael Jordan and Chicago made amends,
that's a whole different story.
Yeah, I'm just curious about that. I am excited about I'm always looking forward to 3-point contest, and I'm excited about the All-Star game the next day.
Oh, speaking of which, that is the last pick. What do you? I don't think much deliberation. Who you got? Team?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Just for the sake that Giannis just sounded really competitive when they were picking the teams.
Don't sound like with his picks.
That is true. I don't know what he thinks when he picks a team. That lets you know he couldn't be a GM in my personal opinion.
That or he really just not friends with a lot of.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is too. Because man, I was like, some of these people he was leaving off.
Yeah, like you mean to tell me you wouldn't pick James Harden?
Yeah, I was surprised.
You wouldn't pick Kawhi Leonard.
Nah, but he said he wanted to do the pass to him. So. But LeBron took Kawhi, I think. Because when he took AD, he took Chris Middleton a starter. I forgot who he took first.
He's a bench.
I'm gonna go with Team Bron just because everyone on that side is very, very. I don't know. It's gonna be tough.
It's literally almost like Team LA versus Team World.
Right. I'm gonna go with Team Bron.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope they bring some sort of sense competition to it. Last year was a little better. I just hope with the whole memorial thing, emotional, all that, they just get very, very competitive.
Yeah, that's true. Giannis is the only game dunker I remember
Shooting Stars
when he was. Yeah, Shooting Stars. When he was in it, he was black. Absolutely. Shooting Stars been gone. We got a subscriber.
Did you guys enjoy that?
Yeah,
I was warming. That was all nice.
Appreciate the subscribe, my man. Thank you.
Subscribe so I can hear that again.
It's random. There's like 4 different ones that pop up.
Man,
so
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have to play that off stream, but
cool.
So you got.
NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる。
Oh, you just hitting random.
No, I was just curious what that was. It said man, so I was curious.
Hey man, give me my toy back. All right, you having too much fun over there.
Request from chat. No Steve Streaks.
What? No Steve Steaks.
Oh, steaks.
Yeah. Remember no, we definitely gonna bring that back.
What's wrong with that, man?
You know Steve is gonna have one of these days where he's just like, I got a lot to talk about.
Hey, we are back, so I got a lot. I got a lot.
We'll definitely.
I don't start basketball until June 3rd.
Exactly.
So we got plenty of stuff to talk about.
No, we're definitely gonna be bringing that back. We're gonna be bringing back some other games too, like
got ribs, mac and cheese.
Who's that player?
Team Giannis, Cap. Come on, man. You too optimistic when you pick stuff. I like you for it, but
Team Giannis just doesn't.
Cap, who you got in the dunk contest?
It might make sense.
Derby!
What's up, Derby?
Why you type weeb?
I don't know what. Yeah, weeb.
What is weeb?
What I don't know what weeb is. Web. P win. I appreciate you, my man. Lakers will win. I love it.
What does P win mean? I'm just curious. Like when you made that name, P win.
Yeah, the honest question. Fair enough question. I
know Cap had the dunk contest.
Yeah, Cap. Who did you have for the dunk contest? Chris, who did you have for the dunk contest?
Eric Gordon and Dwight. You can't have both.
Eric Gordon and Dwight.
Dwight actually made surprises. Not surprised because he can dunk. He's been in it before. It probably be them last two.
Yeah.
I don't know if the other two can. I won't knock them. They're in it, but I've never seen them in a dunk contest before.
Who? Oh.
Derek and Pat.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
Like I said, it's always the random dude. We didn't think Aaron Gordon could, or you didn't think.
No, I didn't know he had that type of creativity.
Yeah.
I knew he could jump, but
Yeah.
I just another level when you have that type of creativity. Because Blake could dunk Griffin, but he didn't have that level of
he had creativity, but not
agility.
that. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the windmill off the spinning mascot. That's pretty. Or
And underneath.
Yeah, man, that type of creativity. I do think, I take it back. I do think the White has that type of thing where we'll be surprised. Because when he be and one and they have that spring on them, dunkers who have a spring like that are pretty filthy.
Why are you so quiet? No, well, Steve goes in and out of quietness.
I move a lot.
He's sometimes he's over here, sometimes he's over there. And then me, I just had to talk on the top of this, and it's fine. So we'll work on his mic skills.
You're a Celtics fan.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to hear it. Where's Caruso? Caruso is not a dunk contest dunker. He is definitely 100% a game dunker and will dunk in your face.
Speaking of dunk, though, they should have a part in it before, like a pre-dunk, where shot blockers versus dunkers.
That's one way somebody's gonna get hurt. So
wow, people do that in the gym all the time, man. Nobody should be. Oh, you mean in terms of like fighting because they got dunked on?
No. I'm talking about somebody like like that one block LeBron had
on Tiago Splitter.
Yeah.
Hey man, I want to see something like that.
But at the same time, not everybody weighs like as much as LeBron does when they go up for a block. So when you go through that follow through and say it's LeBron versus the skinniest 7-footer you can think of, how's it gonna end for that 7-footer? Pretty badly. If I'm not, I mean, probably maybe.
I don't know. LeBron got a few times by some dudes who ain't that much bigger.
We're not. See, now you didn't make Chris.
That'd just be
now.
dope.
You didn't make Chris wait too happy.
I don't know. They should add more, man. I'm tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over. Right now, the 3-point contest is the best thing in the All-Star.
Well, they're gonna have that one-on-one challenge for the All-Star weekend.
What's that?
So, like in random moments of the game, they're gonna. I don't know how.
That's tomorrow.
That's on Sunday.
No, I mean they're gonna have that in the game that starts this All-Star.
Yeah, where you're gonna have one-on-one challenges.
Somebody picks them, like they pick each other.
Yeah,
that's intriguing.
I don't know how they're gonna do it. I want to say it's gonna be fans. They vote, say, "Hey, we pick Russell Westbrook," and then Russell Westbrook has that choice of.
Oh, James Harden winning that.
Are they on the same team?
Yes.
Are they on the? Oh,
yeah.
I thought okay.
James Harden.
Okay, but
he winning it though.
I think that's how exactly it goes. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
Could be, but that's what I'm going with.
Yeah. But all right, y'all. That is majority of what we were going to be talking about on our show. We talked about the Lakers, their first half season. We talked about Rajon Rondo's role and what he means to the team, even though Lakers Twitter probably won't agree with what we had to say. And we gave our All-Star predictions.
Well, we ain't making any trades, so they're going to have to.
I mean, like I said, the All-Star or the buyout opportunities are still going to be there. So
shout out to the Lakers coaching staff, too.
That too. But we appreciate you all stopping by.
We back.
We are back. Official. I told y'all we'd be back, and we here. Steven, any closing things to say?
Nope.
See
you on the next one.
All right. You heard it first from here. Make sure y'all check out the rest of the channel. I'm trying to look into bringing in another podcast sometime soon with my good friend BLT, and you guys will be hearing details about that shortly. Just don't know exactly how we're gonna work on that, but it's coming.
Oh, I do want to say one thing because we didn't get to do it.
What?
I'm gonna do a favorite memory of Kobe. My favorite memory of Kobe was against the Portland Trail Blazers, in the sense of why I liked his game. We were taking overtime.
Yeah.
And I think Ruben Patterson was guarding him. I forgot who was guarding him. But the first one to tie it, he picked up his dribble, did like a fadeaway up and under, made that one. And then to win it, he had 2 feet further back.
Yeah.
And watching that dude ability to just believe every shot goes in, is what I will remember about him in the sense that if he believed he could do it, it was going to get done.
Absolutely.
And that's something I will always take with me. That if I know when I believe I can do it, I'm going to do everything in my power to get it done. But that's a testament to Kobe's mentality.
I agree 100%.
My Kobe shout out.
Always remember Kobe. Good stream, guys. Tragic. That was derby. But, again, appreciate you guys stopping by. We're going to be back next week. Same time, same place. Make sure you all subscribe. I do appreciate the subscription from P-Win. I do appreciate it, my guy. Make sure you check out all the videos, other videos.
Are you guys streaming tomorrow?
Huh?
Coast to coast?
I have to double check with Chris.
Oh, okay.
We might do a live stream. But he also said Monday.
Check that show out.
Yeah.
I haven't already.
Absolutely. Coast to coast. You know where it's at. Check out CK2K's channel as well. Also, shout out to Derek. I appreciate you, my guy. Check out his channel. TD Diaries. Talks about football, everything football.
Oh, Horta. I was like, who's Derek?
Yeah.
Horta. TD Diaries.
Good channel over there as well. All right, y'all. We're going to see y'all next week. Appreciate y'all stopping by. And, god damn. Who we slapping? You upset, man?
Everybody leaving.
All right, y'all. Peace.